Now at 5, a Charleston mother and father in jail tonight after their children are found living in filth.
There was one dead kitten inside in a closet of the children's room. It had been there roughly about 7 days.
Roaches crawling everywhere and feces scattered all over the floor.
Day 2 of the Democratic National Convention.
We need to remember they have lives too.
Who is scheduled to speak tonight and why it's sparking outrage with police unions across the U.S.
West Virginia's source for news. Eyewitness News starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Callie Cart.
I'm Stefano DiPietrantonio. Right now at 5, we are following breaking news about the death of a 3-year-old Kanawha County boy. That child's mother, Nicole Hall, has been charged with child neglect resulting in death. The boy had been missing for several hours now before his body was found in the Little Coal River. That's in the Alum Creek area of Lincoln County. West Virginia State Police say the child might have drowned. The family is from Shrewsbury. We have a crew working to get more details on this story right now, and we'll bring those to you as soon as we get more information. Now to an Eyewitness News exclusive. A Charleston couple charged with felony child neglect now after their 5-year-old daughter was found wandering alone on Amity Drive. And the conditions in their house so bad, we need to warn you before we show you these images. 2 workers called police yesterday after finding the little girl walking in the street. Officers say they found roach-covered walls inside this house and floors just covered in animal feces. Inside the closet of one of the children's bedrooms, a dead cat. Animal control officers say they seized 6 dogs infested with fleas. Also, they seized a pot-bellied pig. The bathroom of the home was filthy with human waste. Daryl Keener says there was a strong odor when they finally found the child's house.
She was crying and pointing down the road, lost her mommy, trying to chase her mommy. So I set her down there on the steps, tried to talk to her, calm her down. We gave her an apple to eat. She acted like she was starved to death.
Police called in Child Protective Services for that girl and to check the well-being of the other 5 kids who live there. Only the girl and an 11-year-old boy were at the house when police entered. City officials were back at the house today to check for possible zoning rule violations. The parents, Michael Mallory and Alicia Means, are charged with child neglect, creating risk of injuries. It is day 2 now of the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia, and tonight, Hillary Clinton will finally win the nomination for president. That moment will come during the highly anticipated roll call vote. Senator Bernie Sanders' campaign says the Vermont delegation will end the call and move to nominate Clinton. Speaking to the New York delegates today, Sanders says Democrats must unite in helping Clinton win the race for the White House.
We must defeat the worst Republican candidate in the modern history of this country.
Now, once the nomination is official, the evening lineup will feature, among other speakers, mothers who lost their sons to police shootings. Flood victims have less than a week left now to apply for disaster SNAP benefits. Sunday's the deadline for applications. They can be turned in at the Department of Health and Human Resources in each county. The DHHR says people who are not normally eligible for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP as it's referred to, may qualify for benefits now.
At the end of the interview, if they're eligible, they're going to take with them an EBT card, an electronic benefits transfer card, like a swipe card, and it will have the next morning loaded their benefit amount. So when you walk out of here, you're going to know if you're eligible, and you're going to have your card with you.
People can also qualify with disaster-related expenses, including loss of work. Time is also running out for flood victims to apply for unemployment. The deadline to file a claim in Kanawha, Greenbrier, and Nicholas counties is tomorrow. Those in Clay, Fayette, Monroe, Roane, Summers, Pocahontas, and Webster counties have until the end of the week on Friday. People who live in Jackson and Lincoln counties have until August 4th. A local laundromat's taken on a huge job for schools damaged by last month's flooding. Gardner's Dry Cleaners here in Charleston has washed hundreds of uniforms covered in mud after water flooded classrooms and locker rooms. They washed football uniforms for Clay County High and Richwood Middle, soccer and volleyball uniforms for Herbert Hoover High School. They also cleaned uniforms for Elk Valley Christian, and they asked for nothing in return.
They turned out so well that I called Kanawha County School Board and told them to, contact the schools and let them know that we'll help.
I'm sure they're grateful. Gardeners had to pre-soak the uniforms, then wash them twice with regular detergent and then twice with a disinfecting agent. Your tips, once again, paying off last week in order to make your neighborhood a safer place. Eyewitness News reporter Leslie Rubin here now with a look at who we still need to catch, Leslie.
Steph, last week it only took about 10 minutes to
That's
find
awesome.
the first fugitive. So right now we're hoping that you can make that happen again tonight. That number to call, 1-888-720-TIPS. You can always remain anonymous.
Straight ahead at 5:30, a Kanawha County boy missing for several hours found dead in the Little Coal River. Tonight, his mother charged in his death.
Also tonight, the Democrats making it official, nominating Hillary Clinton as their candidate for president. But the political tradition could be another chance for Bernie Sanders supporters to protest.
West Virginia's source for news. Eyewitness News starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Whitney Wetzel.
I'm Stefano DiPietrantonio. Now at 5:30, we continue to follow breaking news. A 3-year-old Kanawha County boy found dead in a river. That child's mother, Nicole Hall, has been charged with child neglect, resulting in his death. The boy had been missing for several hours before his body was found in the Little Coal River in the Alum Creek area of Lincoln County. West Virginia State Police said the child might have drowned. The family is from Shrewsbury. We have a crew working to get more details on this story. We'll bring you those as soon as we get more information tonight. The decline in coal mining has hit communities hard, especially in southern West Virginia and in eastern Kentucky. This morning, Lexington, Kentucky Mayor and U.S. Senate candidate Jim Gray announced an economic plan to breathe new life into these areas. Eyewitness News reporter Gil McClanahan has more on their plan and reaction tonight.
Carbon capture and clean coal technology.
We've been doing this all month long. In the 4th and final installment now of my Unclaimed Funds series, we're going to learn yet another way to find money just waiting for you out there in cyberspace. And we actually had a surprise for one of our colleagues here at Eyewitness News. The Unclaimed Property Division of the State Treasurer's Office decided to do some searching on us. Now, I didn't have any money waiting, but we checked on several colleagues, and Jennifer McAndrews did. She had some money waiting from 2 different sources. So we took her over to Kanawha City to file a claim on her unclaimed cash.
When I searched first, it didn't come up. So
it's $1.25.
No.
Yeah.
Jennifer's is from Kraft Foods, it looks like, a refund of some sort, and then from a company called Seidel Operating Corporation.
Oh, yeah. I totally remember.
For the record, she did not remember. No clue. Even if you've done the search at wvtreasury.com, don't give up. There may still be unclaimed funds waiting for you, but under $25. You can call the treasurer's office. They can walk you through the search, and it's your money, so why not claim it? All right. How much does Jennifer have waiting? And was the time it took to do the claims process worth it? Well, the answer's tonight at 10 and 11.